James Lazarus,
to witness that
I, Stephen James Lazarus,
do take thee, Kayleigh Cherring, do take thee,
I do
take
thee,
Kayleigh
Kayleigh Cherring,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I call upon these persons here present
To witness that I, Kayleigh Cherring,
to witness that I, Kayleigh Cherring,
do take thee,
Stephen
James Lazarus, to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Getting married today is a proud confirmation of the love, the respect and the true friendship that they have for each other. Together they will be stronger to meet whatever life holds for them. This is the start of a new life for you together, and it gives me great pleasure to announce that you are now husband and wife. If you're not too shy, you can give your wife a kiss.
Kayleigh, she's always, from the word go, had her own way of doing things, with no exception. Even as a baby, she never cried at night, nor did she sleep, she just cooed. Stayed awake all night, gargling. So as she got older, she was adamant that she was going to be a barrister. We've had a little time apart, as life sometimes demands, but in recent years we've both made up for every lost moment, and the process has been amazing. Today has been an honour to walk Kayleigh down the aisle with her ever-loving and devoted mum Tracy, who it is also a privilege to be sharing this honour with. A wonderful mum to all three of the children, Graydon, Carl and Kayleigh. It's been a pleasure getting to know Steve over the last few years. He's a thoughtful, caring man with the life skills to bring delight to Kayleigh and the family of which he is a massive part of. I'm very proud to call him my son-in-law, in the knowledge I will only need to buy him flip-flops every day. As they say in Plymouth Park. A lovely couple made for each other, and I'm sure we all wish them a lifetime of happiness and romance. It fills me with joy, the relationship Kayleigh has with Carl and Graydon, who clearly bring love and fullness to her life. Carl has turned into a wonderful, devoted family man and partner and dad to his children, my grandchildren. And although I don't know Graydon as much, he clearly brings a lot of joy to the whole family and is so very much loved by all. So again, I'd just like to thank you all for being here and making this day so special, and definitely not forgetting her best friends, who she has known all her life.
First of all, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I know most of you have a bet on the Everton game and I know you're desperate to get into the bar, alright? So I'll sort you out with that one. And as you can probably tell, I am a little bit nervous with doing this. So right now I am looking at every single one of you and picturing you naked. Firstly, thank you all for being here. The day wouldn't be the same without sharing it with our loved ones, family and friends. So it really is appreciated. What else we got on here? Alright. Something you've all mentioned to me is the venue, how wonderful it's looking. Me and Kayleigh, we've worked incredibly hard on this. Alright, Kayleigh, alright? As you can see, she's done amazing, from the cake, to the menu, to the venue, to asking all you lovely people to be here. She has done absolutely incredible. So, what can I say about the venue then? Kayleigh's done it all. on the venue side of it, and all being amazing, how much work Kayleigh's put in. Before this all started, she asked me to do 3 jobs.
None out of 3 ain't bad.
Well, do you know what? The more amazing bit is, 2 of them completed themselves. Like, what happened there? The third one, unfortunately, you're all suffering through it right now because it is my speech. She probably did try to write it, but finally had my way for once in my life. So we will cherish this moment, and I will make it drag out now, actually, forget about the football. Right, so that there leads me nicely onto the leading lady. Do you know what? We could have mentioned our first date with you playing the cornet, but I'm not gonna, right? I could mention you going out drinking, putting a pizza in the oven, but again, I'm not gonna do that, right? I'm just gonna mention how kind and wonderful and caring you are, and you mean everything to me. Right, so the bridesmaids, you have been amazing, and the girls who went on the hen, you've looked after her on 2 occasions, she's loved both of them, and you all do mean the world to her. So thank you for that. Bridesmaids are nowhere without a maid of honour. So from what I've been informed, there's something to do with One Tree Hill. There's something to do with discussing boys in a cloakroom. Oh, sorry, not a cloakroom, was it? Stockroom, cloakroom, all the same thing, isn't it? You're sat in a room discussing boys, and through 15 years of friendship, she's still here today, which is why she justifies herself being the maid of honour. She knows Kayleigh inside and out, and I'm sure Kayleigh's over the moon to have her here as a maid of honour. Next one's my bunch of muppets, really, isn't it? You're all unique, you're all individuals, you're all idiots, which is why I love you.
Let being with you, they are.
You tell them, man, come on, man, you finish it off, come on. Yeah. Yeah, cheers for the 2 stags, and do you know what, cheers for always being there, because no matter what stage of life I'm at, you're always there to help me out, and I appreciate it. Just from me, you've both been massively welcoming to me and to the family, and I'm delighted to have married your daughter today. It means the world to me, as you're well aware. Yeah, I think that's really about it, really, isn't it? Without me having enough of it. Well, I guess you've been there since day one, really, haven't you? What more can I say, alright?
Conception?
She's raised me, she can clearly see, and you lot can see that I'm a complete idiot, but she's done the best of a bad situation, and she really, she's been there since day one, she's done everything for me, she's looked after me, she's dropped me here, there and everywhere, whenever I've needed her, she's been there. So, happy flowers now. And you lot appear to be drying up, so we'll do a toast to the parents.
Thanks very much.
To the parents.
So yeah, that was a little bit touching. Yeah. I've been with Amy for 6 years and haven't cried. And cheers, Steve. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. For those who don't know me, Steve introduced me, and I'm Ben. And it's been my privilege today to be his best man. All of us who know the bride will know that she is a wonderful and caring person who deserves a good husband. So I'm just glad Steve got there pretty quick. I got a quick text message before this was off. It's from your football team you played in last year, Steve. It said, Kayleigh, apologise they couldn't all be here today, but good luck with Steve. They found him in the useless positions all over the place. So good luck tonight, whatever. I'll stop there. That would do. Anyway, so I'd like to make a couple of toasts on my behalf and everyone else. So on behalf of the bride and groom, we would like to thank you all for attending today in the celebration of their marriage. So the bridesmaids, Kayleigh, your dress is absolutely amazing. Now, second one, third one, we've all lost count now. So, but it looks amazing, and that's the one. No matter what, that's the one you picked. As you all agree, the bridesmaids have done a marvellous job, and they're looking gorgeous themselves. They are only eclipsed by Kayleigh herself. And I'm sure you all agree that she looks absolutely stunning. So thank you, ladies, for having her back and bringing her here today just for the bride. Kayleigh, as we've all said, all 3 of us, and I'm going to say now, you look stunning. You're blowing everyone away with your planning and your prestige final touches to this wedding. I have every confidence that you're the lady to make Steve's life happy and loved. You're a caring, thoughtful person who's not just has Steve's best interests at heart, but all of us here and all of us in this room. I couldn't be a more proud of friend and more happy that Steve now gets to call you his wife. So it would be remiss not to acknowledge a very special man in Steve's life. Sadly, he's not with us today. It's Steve's dad, Dave. They're not physically present, and now I'm sure that Argyle's finished. He'll be watching.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he'll be looking over with pride, great pride. I know that he would have loved to join us today and to celebrate this wedding with his two special people. So, Dave Lazarus.
Yes.
So, to the parents of the newlyweds on both sides, I'd like to say a big thank you, not just for hosting and making such a wonderful day happen, but for bringing up two of the most caring and loved best friends we could wish for. And that's parenthood, and thank you very much. So, me and Steve, we met some 15, 16 years ago. We met at senior school. Steve Laz was your typical squeaky Plymouvian. Being a Cornish lad, we come off with the handsomes, you're a boy, but this lad was, right, get on, you're right. This lad walked around with Donne shoes on, Umbro tracksuits, and that awful Sladden t-shirt that seemed to come in 4 different colours. Anyway,
His choice.
to think his fashion hasn't changed to date. Well, it hasn't. So we share a passion for football. His dad and him showed me the path to Argyle, and we supported him ever since. It's just a shame that we're here and not up the road anyway. But anyway, so as teenagers, me and Steve were inseparable, as he said.
Yep. Yeah.
During the summer, we would swap between whose house we're staying at for the 6 weeks. His mum's or mine, who's paying for food, well, not mine, yours. As long as we had football and we could find some tins or a sneaky spirit out the cupboard, nothing mattered. So in the months of our lives, playing Football Manager and trying to work out fancy teams from Dave's Sun newspaper and trying to copy him, I don't know what we're doing now. But as we got a little bit older, more beers and more football came our thing. Pinching more booze and whatever booze we can get hold of. Drunken evenings was always on the cards. Drinking straight to boo. And then trying to swim in a 2-foot paddling pool at 4 in the morning will always live long in my memory. Steve, he was at Liam's house. Steve's mum had cherry brandy in her cupboard. And what was Steve's word? All fucking finish on from Plymouth. This resulted in Steve asleep in the bathroom naked 15 minutes later on. So we got a little older, not too much older, but we soon found ourselves placing football bets on the weekend. We had a little pocket money from Fiona and my mum, or Fiona and my mum, together. And at the ripe age of 15, we managed to blag ourselves into the bookies. We were confident enough to walk in and pick a 15-fold accumulator and to think it would automatically win and we'll be millionaires. To say 13, 14 years on,
You're still waiting.
we're still waiting for that 15 to come in, we haven't learnt our lesson. Anyway, back to the happy couple. Kayleigh first set her eyes on this hunk of a man.
Where?
Did you
Yes,
write
you
that?
did.
He's been in here somewhere anyway.
That was Kayleigh.
Anyway, he was dealing poker, so he fancied his chances more on the football than in the casino itself. She fancied a bit of Steve from the off, and the word that she used, well, no, sorry, she didn't use, I'm going to use, is pester, but Kayleigh began to pursue her man. After months of messages from Kayleigh, Steve weeded through all the offers. How many were there?
1.
Yep. So, and he finally agreed that Kayleigh, okay, that would do. So we all know that his high fashion sense would make an impression. On their first meeting, Steve decided to wear beige on beige.
Come on, what's wrong with it?
I'm so glad Kayleigh chose the suits and not Steve today. Anyway, but I don't blame her, but Kayleigh apparently got very drunk. She said it was from excitement. I reckon it was to definitely help with the beige situation. So anyway, I know Steve said he would bring up the Cornet situation. But Kayleigh, could you play a tune? Kayleigh's a half glass full person. Her life on approach is that she's not very positive, but you know what? Oh, it's almost there. And Steve is the opposite. He's a positive, and I'm there already. If not, we've already done it. He's relaxed. He's filled up Kayleigh's the other half. And for me, that's the perfect match. It was a great privilege being asked to be your best man, and I hope I haven't let you down. Steve is a very good friend of mine and has been there for me when I've needed him all these years. We know how much Kayleigh means to him, and he will always be there for her. Stevie idolises Kayleigh and will make a great husband, and I'm sure they'll be extremely happy for many years to come. And I can only hope that apart from this speech or anything else, that this has exceeded their expectations. It's Kayleigh and Steve.
Kayleigh and Steve. To my son and my daughter-in-law. Yeah, they make me very, very happy. Let's wait for the little ones.
Have a lovely, happy life together.
Good luck.
Have a long and happy marriage, no regrets, go wild, get naked tonight and have a lot of good fun.
Very well. Have a long and happy marriage. We love you all.
All the best. Couldn't wish for a better couple. Thank you for having me involved today, and good luck with everything. Win some money in Vegas. Bring me home a treat. No, thank you very much for today. Beautiful. Thank you.
Steve and Kayleigh, beautiful people, brilliant day. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Kayleigh, welcome to the family.
Yeah, welcome to the family.
Yeah.